good as King Steph, and well, this chapter definitely had me worried. A little hesitant the more I kept reading. I thought Gege was gonna pull the trigger again, but by the end of the chapter, I was actually hyped like crazy. Now that chapter 185 of JJK just dropped, and we got some things to get into, mainly regarding Panda and the big showdown that looks to finally commence at the end of this chapter. But let's not waste any more time and get right into it. So for the majority of this chapter, we got what is not really a flashback with Panda, but more so what's going on the inside of Panda. So Gege drew this in kind of like a manga for kids, which works well for what Panda's whole aesthetic is. We see the sister, who's the rhino, and the big brother, the gorilla. They represent his cores. And the story of what's happening is essentially that Panda is too nice. He's a really nice kid, loves his siblings, but the other animals bully him or peer pressure him into doing things he doesn't want to do. Panda obviously is uncomfortable with the bullying, but big bro gorilla, quote unquote, bullies him too, but he's trying to toughen up Panda a little bit. Meanwhile, the sister is always there to comfort Panda whenever he starts crying. And the gorilla hates that. He hates that Panda does that because he wants Panda to be able to stick up for himself and to be strong. Though the sister does say that Panda is strong because even though he gets picked on, he doesn't hold a grudge. Now we all know bullying and peer pressure isn't the easiest things to deal with. And I'm kind of cool with how Gege kind of tackled that with Panda and his siblings. I think it's pretty interesting just how this whole thing played out, to be honest. Panda still looks up to his brother, even though Gorilla might punch him here and there. And here's where I realized this actually wasn't a backstory per se, but when the gorilla tries to go to sleep, he was thinking about the ball Panda was pressured into throwing into the river. And what color that ball was, thinking of probably going to get it or more than likely going to get a new one for him. Then he is quickly woken up by their dad, which I have no idea what the dad is supposed to be. I mean, we know Yaga is his, quote unquote father because he did kind of bring him to life, but I have no idea what the heck it's supposed to be. But he and the sister are held by the dad because the dad is letting them know that they are seeing about a Panda. And the big brother gorilla is panicking because he's worried about Panda. How is he going to survive on his own? While his Panda is looking for his brother and his sister, he ran out the door. He's looking for him until the dad lets them know that we are the ones being left behind and to let him go. Everyone is crying. And honestly, I was kind of worried as I keep flipping these chapters because I was like, this is very similar to how kind of Yaga's setup and demise was. I'm like, I love Panda. Like, he's not my favorite character, he ain't even my top 10, but I love Panda. I was hoping they wouldn't kill him off. But we go back to what is happening with Kashimo and Panda. Oh, Panda is severed to pieces. I mean, honestly, it looks like he got blew up by a bomb. Like, it looked like a bomb set off in his body. I guess Kashimo's electricity is not one to be fooled with. But miraculously, the Panda core is still intact, so he is alive. And except for his brother and sister cores, those are looking to be sadly gone. So I don't know if he can even repair those or get them back. But they're gone for the foreseeable future. And Kashimo didn't receive points for these, by the way. He has to kill him like fully through in order to get points. So that's how he realized he was still alive. So Kashimo puts Panda's head on his spear and staff like a damn shish kebab. I mean, that was probably one of the most that's gonna be one of those kind of like meme pages to me. But that was kind of sick, not gonna lie. And he asks him one more time, where's Sukuna? Once again, Panda's jaw is sealed shut. No snitches over here. We're not telling nothing. So Kashimo is like, bet, I'll make sure you never speak again. But boy, oh boy, my boy Hikari Kenji pulls up in epic fashion. His curse energy is ramped up. I mean, it is the largest amount of curse energy we've seen on one person probably in a long time because of those jackpots. Lord knows how many jackpots he had while he was beating up Charles. But Hikari jumps, I don't know where he came from, but jumps and smashes through multiple shipping crates. I mean, he pretty much no dents, just destroys them. And Hikari's like, Panda, hey bro, did you lose some weight? He's hyped. Panda's hyped because Hikari has arrived. And hell, Kashimo himself looks excited because he feels that curse energy. He's ready for that smoke. This is the opponent he's been kind of looking for all throughout the Culling games. The chapter ends there. Akari versus Kashimo is finally going to commence in the upcoming chapters. I can't wait. Let's get into the end thoughts. Thoughts on this chapter? I'm giving this a 9 out of 10. I mean, from the Panda stuff, which I thought was really unique to tell that story, I really enjoyed that actually. Obviously, the big moment other than the Hikari stuff was kind of if Panda was going to survive. Luckily he did. Honestly, it's actually pretty cool that Panda can actually survive with those kind of like cores. I wonder if he's ever going to get them back. Honestly, it looks like, but knowing Gege, he's not going to bring them back. So, and honestly, the only person that can, that because they have to know how to use the technique, is Gakuganji, and I don't think Gakuganji is going to be doing that anytime soon. So, hey, this chapter, I was reading it, and I'm just like, man, this is gonna be one depressing chapter. But by the end, I'm just ecstatic. I looked on Twitter a little bit, because I always look on Twitter after the chapter drops just to kind of get the consensus a little bit on how people are feeling. Everybody is just hyped. Pretty much everybody has the same feelings. We're all excited. Most people love the Panda stuff. Oh my god. Obviously, this is the most anticipated matchup, I think, for most people. And yeah, bro, it's so much. Gege has not missed with these Culling games. I swear, it feels like all the build up is just worth it. From the early start with like who Hikari was, the vague things. And now, like the Heian era sorcerers, which we got the build up, even though we kind of knew about them before Shibuya, but the real build up was from Shibuya by the end of it. And now, like, even this culmination of like 2 of the top sorcerers from their respective eras. Oh my god, I can't wait. I know this next couple of chapters are going to be absolutely wild. I will say I loved Hikari's entrance. It was so quick and impactful because, first of all, that panel, I love the way that was drawn. I love the way his aura is drawn. We know it's like a rough, sharp curse energy. I'm loving like how it kind of rose up. For some reason, maybe it's just me, it almost looked like a dragon's aura per se. I don't know if I can describe it, but that's kind of what it reminded me of. But that whole scene was incredible. Honestly, I'm happy that JJK has, for now, I don't know what's going to happen with Mappa in the future, but as of now, JJK has a very faithful and great adaptation, and I cannot wait for this to be animated, because this is going to be one of those moments to where it isn't going to be super like known for like the action. We're going to remember that Panda moment. We're going to remember those OSTs. And we're definitely going to remember this Akari thing. Because I feel like knowing Mappa, they're going to go the extra mile to really like make this feel even more epic and grand and like just badass how he came through. I'm looking forward to it. Also, we all know, because I feel like we all kind of, once we've seen the state of Panda, it's kind of like we all just remembered like, oh yeah, which, I mean, this is always in the back of my head. Maki could possibly come through. Will she at this point? I'm a honestly predict this where we're at right now. If Kashimo does if he's beating down Hikari, not like beating him down like one on like it's his domination, but if it's getting to a point where it looks like Kashimo could probably beat him, I think that's when Maki will come in. Because from the looks of Maki, after the assassination, I don't think she ain't taking no breaks. She's going straight to Panda. So if that happens, that's gonna be another incredible moment. And honestly, once Maki's at it, I feel like the whole game changes, because we don't know what her mindset is gonna be at. Plus, I'm gonna love if we get Hikari and Maki interactions. I feel like those are going to be hilarious. As for Panda, I hope they can stitch my boy up, because I don't want him just being a damn head the entire time. That's another thing. I'm like, let's say Hikari beats Kashimo, I don't want Panda just being a stuffed severed head, like as we keep going. So hopefully they can fix him up. Incredible chapter from Gege. He has not missed. My boy is just unstoppable right now. But if you enjoyed the chapter in the video, let me know in the comment section down below. What are your thoughts on everything that transpired with Panda, Kashimo, the Akari entrance? What do you think is going to happen afterwards? Let me know all that in the comment section, man. Subscribe and like. JJK content always on this channel, as well as other anime, specifically newer anime on this one. But I'll holla at you on the next one. Peace.